This is a live look at the Motor City, where labor contracts are set to expire in less than 5 hours of the country's 3 unionized automakers, General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis. If a deal isn't made, up to 145,000 members of the United Auto Workers could walk off the job.
Jennifer Hoff is here now with the impact that would have here in Minnesota. Jennifer?
Lauren, putting a stop to operations at the Big Three could force even the smallest of companies making automotive parts to close, like Twin Cities Die Castings in Minneapolis, that's preparing for a strike that could very well last for months.
In business for 105 years, Twin Cities Die Castings produces parts for some of the largest automakers.
Yeah, it goes on the vehicle by your mirror.
But its CEO says the clock is ticking on whether the plant shuts down.
There will be suppliers that do not make it through this.
Todd Olson predicts the United Auto Workers will strike come tonight, targeting specific plants at Ford, Stellantis, and General Motors, potentially stopping assembly lines then within a week.
If they're not building automobiles, they do not need the components that we supply.
Some 200 employees here have survived strikes against the Big Three before, most recently in 2019. That lasted 42 days. Olson planning to lay off temporary workers and cut down on overtime if it happens again.
If it goes much more than 30 to 60 days, it's going to impact our employee owners. Potentially, if it goes longer than that, it could affect the whole country from a recession.
A $500 million a day hit to the economy that would have a ripple effect across the country, especially on car prices, as union workers demand hefty pay raises during a time when the labor movement continues to rise. Reports suggesting all the sides in this case are still very far apart.
And then they form this in a mold.
Olson, meanwhile, says his company will stick close together as the deadline draws nearer.
It does hit beyond the billionaire class. It hits the middle class.
Now keep in mind there are separate union contracts at each of the Big Three. The automakers all issuing statements saying they want to reach tentative deals before the deadline tonight, even if those deals are temporary, which has happened before. But this union president has said that this time he is not, Randy, following any playbook.
All right, thank you.